so get off your ass.
I absolutely loved it. It was the honesty that touched my heart.
I'm a psychiatrist. I was really very touched by this movie and Diane's story and everybody's comments. I think there was just a ton of truth in this movie, and the feeling from the audience was really showed that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I really saw myself a lot in that film, and
that I'm headed out on a run, and I guess I'll think twice about why I'm out there this time.
I've been waiting for this kind of movie to come out. It's really nice to see it. And it touched me deeply for my own personal issues, but also it made me realize, yeah, I don't have to blame men. I don't have to blame society. I don't have to blame my parents. It's all of us together. I really liked it. I hope so many people see this movie.
It's brilliant. It'll stay with me for a long time. Thank you.
And she put the doll like right by the window, and she was like looking out the window. It was funny. I liked that part, so yeah.
The movie was absolutely incredible and powerful, and as a mother it really hit me hard, but I learned a lot, and I certainly admire Diane and all the people that worked with her for producing such a phenomenal piece of work that I do hope will help lots and lots of other people with eating disorders, male and female. It was fantastic. Thank you.
Just got out of Beauty Mark, film about mankind's search for beauty and understanding that it's a journey and not a destination. And I thought the film captured a lot of our inner sentiments very well. Thanks.
I thought it was great. I thought it had a really good message. It just put me in a really happy mood after, and any movie like that is great.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm from New Jersey, so I'm from the East Coast, and being in Boulder, I can definitely come from kind of an objective perspective with the real kind of fitness culture out here. And I think that, she really hit the mark. They really hit the mark with this movie, I think it's really important for young girls especially to be empowered in just this mass consumption, mass media culture that's just bombarding them with, this certain image that they should be. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
The house was packed. It made me cry a little bit.
I was definitely crying.
It was good. There was a lot of stuff going on, so it would definitely be worth anybody's while to watch it a few times.
For sure.
Thanks.
It was great.
I'm really thankful for Diane for taking all the journey she has to make this film touching. I'm a recovered anorexic and bulimic and exercise addict myself. And all I could think about was my daughter, who really does very well with it, but the times that she's said to me and looked at me and said, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And it's a reflection of a painful struggle of trying to get that inner beauty along with the outward assimilation or acceptance in society. So on the spur of the moment, that's what I'm thinking about. Fabulous film, really well done. Thank you to Rick for sharing his stuff, as it continues to be a struggle in our family. There is a genetic link or a biological link, I believe, and appreciate that they brought that out at the end. Thanks.
I absolutely love the movie. I think that she really conveyed what it is like to have an eating disorder. I am a recovering anorexic, and I was a child. I started with my anorexia when I was very young, and I really feel like she merged all the ideas about what it's like to be a girl growing up and preventing her womanhood by starvation, as well as she merged so many different ideas like family and values and religion, and not just focusing on the food and the weight. And then it was amazing how she she made it into a journey rather than there was some type of destination, like she had to be a certain weight or she had to eat a certain amount. It was more like she had to find peace within herself to be able to start recovering from this disease. And I'm just really, really happy that there's people out there and that I'm not alone. So thank you.
I thought it was a great movie. I led an eating disorders group for 2.5 years, and I think eating disorders are so rampant in our society, and Diane did a great job of going into the subject in different angles and different ways of looking at it, and also giving hope. So I thought it was a very good movie.
So what I love about a film is when it really makes you go inside and think about your life. And there was a message, there's many messages in the film, but there was a message around that beauty comes when you are passionate about your life. And that's where I'm leaving, just thinking about where am I not as passionate and living as full of a life as I could.
It's a great film.
It's such a great message for all the women out there, and it's so wonderful just to grow with all the women out there, and hopefully most women can see this movie, so yeah.
Yeah, I was very touched by the film. The thing that really, as a man, it's a little hard to relate to the eating disorder aspect of it, but the thing that really grabbed me was how courageous she was in telling her story about her family and about herself. And that really touched me, and it made me feel that each of us needs to do a better job of getting our story out and not being shameful about it. And it's something that is motivating to me.
I thought it was outstanding, and I thank these women so deeply, deeply, deeply for creating such an amazing documentary story that will speak to so many of us on all levels of our lives, and just to bring our awareness as to how we are and to truly love ourselves. And Diane, you rock. Thank you.
I thought the movie was incredible. I found myself in tears a lot through the movie, and what was amazing to me is that even though I never had an eating disorder or really images or really problems with body image, it spoke to me so much about it just being on a journey together with other people and talking about it, and just it was just very powerful, even though I wasn't part of, I think, that, you know, anything with eating disorder or body image. So it was fantastic.
I thought it was just absolutely powerful. I think it's talking about one of the major issues of our time, really, that there are so many people that are spending so much time, money, and effort in trying to change themselves into something that's acceptable when they're already so perfect, and we just waste our energy, we waste our hearts, we waste everything that's good about us trying to be better. The movie brought me to tears because it just brings up all the pain that I've felt as a woman, never feeling like I was good enough. And I'd like to have children, especially girls, all over this country see it. And I do want us to start talking about it. And I really think people should start saying to each other, I think you're beautiful. So.